What's up guys, Jesse here from JPModified. Today's a very busy day like all the other days. Let's get shit started. But for now, say hi to Bugoy. Bugoy is my shop dog. This is the son of my previous shop dog, Pepper. So this is one of the builds that I'm working on. This is a rebuild of a build that I did a few months ago. I switched out the CPU block to Strix Panorama water block, and then that's pretty much it. I had to redo the whole upper loop. This is a dual loop system. The bottom part I didn't really need to do anything. This is the other thing I'm going to be working on today. This was sent in last week. This is a build that I'm going to have to do some maintenance work on. This case is probably the most I've ever built in within the span of my whole career as a modder. You're gonna have me some breakfast first. I got some Libby's Vienna sausage, some eggs, and some rice. Watching Stranger Things on the background. You have another check-in. Computer.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the PC that's been checked in. The owner's been complaining about, issues. Found that this is the issue. The GPU currently right now is a 3080. So he's gonna replace that GPU. This one right here. I take out what's in the reservoir first. So I had to reroute the tubes, so the radiator, both radiators are now connected. So if you know how to look at a water cooling loop, you'll know. GPU is replaced, power supply is replaced, and right now it's currently being leak tested. Alright, powered on, connected to the monitor. GPU is working fine, pump is flowing, hands are spinning, everything is all good and set to go home. So,
I think maybe it took.
A friend of mine in Singapore messaged me and asked me if I could help him get a monitor for his son, and so I called NAB Computers. So this hasn't been checked in for maintenance in a long time, I think 3 years. So one of the things I'm going to change in this build definitely are these. I'm not going to do a distro plate or a flat reservoir. I'm still going to keep the cylinder here, or the cylindrical reservoir here, because I feel it adds to the overall aesthetic to the case to keep that little tube or that big tube here. So what's going to happen is, instead of putting all the pass-throughs in there, I'm gonna build something like this instead. So we'll go somewhere right there. Yeah, but before all that happens, I'm gonna have to tear down the whole build. Most probably the only thing I'm gonna keep here in this build is, I guess, the power supply and whatever is behind here. So alright, so this is gonna be a lot tougher than I thought. I'm gonna have to take out the power supply because just the case is just too dirty. The rest of the case is so dirty. Look at that, all that dust. But if you take a look at the fan on the power supply, it looks pristine. So here she is, naked and afraid. Totally stripped down. It's gonna be a lot easier for me to clean. The bad thing is, I have no idea if I'm gonna be able to put that together. That's a lot of stuff in one box. There's also the fans I need to clean. There's a power supply there. Radiators right here. Plus, I'm gonna need to clean the blocks on this one. And the universe is being good to me today. Look at what arrived. It's a battery extension for my Pocket 3. So the case is clean, or the main chassis is clean. Peekaboo, I see you. Okay, so I'm pretty tired now. I spent most of my time trying to figure out a new loop or how to basically get that tiny distro plate, because I have run into an issue where I may not be able to fit in enough or have enough space here for the fitting right here. If I force it, and if I move it down a little bit, I might risk the tube not aligning like that. So I kind of already have a template here, so you won't understand this, only I will understand this. But yeah, so basically I think I'm gonna have to move the tiny distro plate over to this side. Actually, it's not a distro plate, it's probably just a water channel or something like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take it over to the software or Fusion 360 and see how I can fit it. Basically it for today.